All right, good evening, Super Metroid speedrun fans. That's right, it's the Hockey Towner bringing you more Super Metroid multi-category tournament action in this 2020 installment of the multi-category tournament. Tonight's race will be between Polar Bear Bunny and Glaucio Souza in the GT Classic category. The runners have readied up, and it looks like this race is about to begin. As mentioned in the last race I commentated, we have a very, very full schedule this Friday evening. Plenty of Super Metroid speedrun action coming your way thanks to SpeedGaming. Be sure to check the schedule and go cheer on your favorite runners and maybe find a couple new favorite runners of your own. And looks like both runners have begun the race. We're starting on Cirrus Station. Pretty standard opener for most of the vanilla categories in Super Metroid, but there's anything vanilla about GT Classic. So for those of you who are new to Super Metroid, GT Classic is a major glitch category. The GT stands for Golden Terrizzo, which is the mini-boss that guards the screw attack in the area of the game called Lower Norfair. There is a code that can be entered when entering GT's room. It is the eponymous GT code. And that code will enable the runners to instantly acquire most items in the game. From there, as Sloters astutely put it last night during a GT Classic run of the Super Metroid multi-category tournament, the game switches from being more like a low percent to a boss rush, as the runners will go and then fight all of the remaining bosses in the game after inputting that GT code. But before the runners can input their GT codes, they've got to get off Cirrus Station. Got to avoid the steam and avoid the tiles. PBB just missing that wall jump just barely. Glaucio finishing with a time of 44. I missed the last two digits, but a 44 time. PBB is off Cirrus Station, finishing up and heading to the surface of Zebes. Both runners came into this multi-category tournament with a personal best time in GT Classic. Glaucio Souza had a time of 39:59, whereas Polar Bear Bunny shortly behind him at 42 minutes and 31 seconds. Looks like Glaucio using that moonfall technique, enabling moonwalk, going down the reverse climb, also known as the fall, uncapping his fall speed. Bunny, on the other hand, not electing to use moonfall. Some may say that is as the Super Metroid gods intended. But this commentator will not comment any further on that matter. It is entirely up to the runners what they want to use to move through the game. So our runners are heading down to Retro Brinstar to pick up the first two items of the game. The first of which being the morphing ball, commonly called just Morph Ball, allows Samus to turn into a ball and make it through one tile gaps. A very nifty piece of equipment. And the next minor item pickup, as Glaucio has already picked it up, is the Missile Pack, with missiles added to Samus's arsenal, be able to deal some serious damage to almost any enemy in the game, but also open pink doors. As Glaucio makes his way back up to Old Torian, PBB shortly behind, I'd like to give a special shout out to the sponsors of the cash prizes of the Super Metroid Multi-Category Tournament 2020. Those prizes are provided by Mega Cat Studios and Bowls Guarana. Glausio starting off his climb here, going with right side wall jumps. PBB making her way through Mother Brain's old room. And we'll see what movement technique she decides to use in her climb. Looks like she's going with modified ledge grab strats, blasting all the pirates in her way. Glaucio's made it up to Parlor now. Gonna make his way over to the first mini-boss of the game, if you don't count Ridley. And that is the Bomb Terizo, a relative, perhaps not too distant, of the Golden Terizo. And Glaucio's picked up those normal bombs, a key movement item for this game. And we'll begin his fight against BT. PBB right behind him, heading into BT's room, using those missiles to open that pink door. Both runners entering BT's lair with full energy, ensuring good missile drops. Glaucio has opened up BT's chest, grabbing more missiles and just continuing to pelt him, but getting the decapitation animation and then very quickly finishing off BT with a single missile. So a little high five here from our runners as Glaucio exits BT. Bunny's opening up against BT, though, using those missiles, using those pea shooter shots. Getting good drops there. Also gets a decapitation animation. Just barely missed that last missile, but finishes off BT with a couple pea shooter shots. Glaucio with a nice Alcatraz escape and now heading into Terminator. Now Bunny's setting up for Alcatraz escape. A couple of quick wall jumps. Just gotta stick that midair morph, and she does so. Very nice from Bunny. Glaucio heading through those pirates, destroying all of them, finishing up with 4 missiles. And now Bunny's into Terminator to pick up that free E-Tank. Glaucio with a really good elevator there. Use an angle up to freeze Samus in place and immediately hitting down on his D-pad. And Glaucio the first one to get to Green Brinstar to show off the first major sequence break, which is the early Super's Mach Ball. Mach Ball is a technique that allows Samus to maintain run speed while in ball form, and that allows both our runners to progress under gates that were intended to be passed under with Speed Booster. So as I mentioned when the runners were still on Sirius, this beginning of the GT Classic category is mostly item collection as our runners equip themselves with whatever they need necessary to make it down to Lower Norfair safely. And standing in their way before they can enter the GT code are 2 treacherous obstacles. The first of which is the notorious, infamous lava dive. And after that, the equally notorious and infamous Green Gate glitch. Glaucio into Big Pink here, picking up his charge beam. But PBB not far behind, heading into Big Pink herself. Glaucio's headed through Green Hill Zone. He's crossing New Bridge. PBB also into Green Hill Zone. Bunny not letting those side hoppers bully her too much. And Glaucio's heading all the way up. Red Tower, blowing open the ceiling. And then a nice nifty wall jump off the edge of that platform to make it into Hellway. A swaggy D-boost from Glacio as he exits Hellway. PBB heading up Red Tower herself. We're going to see perhaps a couple more damage boosts from Glacio Souza here as he heads to the Alpha Power Bombs. Bunny conserving her health with a series of bunny hops across the Hellway. And here another high five as Glacio exits Alpha PBs and Bunny goes to pick up her Alpha Power Bombs. And a swaggy D-boost from Bunny as well. Glacio with a quick farm up from those bugs in the Hellway. And he'll start heading down Red Tower. Nice moonfall. Bunny continuing to conserve her energy using those bunny hops to cross the Hellway and make it back into Red Tower. Meanwhile, Glacio is across. Nice D-boost. And he'll likely be heading to pick up the Varia suit after fighting Kraid. Glacio sets up to enter Kraid's lair, does so perfectly. A nice tidy wall jump off of that platform, just the very edge of it. Bunny, though, right behind him as Glacio heads into Party Zone. Bunny going with a more traditional strat here, just dropping down to that little alcove and jumping and wall jumping over and making it into Kraid's warehouse as well. Glacio blasting through Mini Kraid, full supers as he enters the room before Kraid's room. And Bunny now using those supers to great effect against those pirates and, of course, against Mini Kraid. Full supers for Bunny. Glacio is set up. He's got the morph ball to cut down on lag. Looks like he's setting up for the charge beam Kraid quick kill. Stun locks Kraid and just executes perfectly, executing Kraid in the process by delivering 4 supers to his stun-locked mouth. Very nice from Glacio. Bunny also in Morph Ball to cut down on lag. We'll see her go for Kraid quick kill here. Opening up with a standard shot. Lands all 4 supers. Very nice from Bunny. Two very good Kraid quick kills. A pair of Kraid quick kills for these 2 runners. And another high five. Both runners with Varia suit now. We'll see if the runners elect to pick up the E-Tank in the janitor's closet of Kraid's warehouse. Glacio, the first one to make it to the janitor's closet, but elects to skip it. So before attempting Lava Dive, I believe that Glacio will only have 2 E-Tanks, as he'll have the high jump E-Tank and the Terminator E-Tank. We'll see if Bunny picks up the janitor's closet E-Tank. But Glacio in the lead right now, heading down into Business Center of Upper Norfair. And yes, Bunny electing to go with that janitor's closet E-Tank. Heads up play from Bunny. Glacio picking up an E-Tank of his own at the high jump room. That's right, Chad pointing out that Bunny did not pick up Charge Beam. She'll get Charge Beam when she activates the GT code. So that is why Bunny opened with Pea Shooter shots instead of a charge shot like Glacio did. An astute observation, Chad. Thank you for keeping me honest. So now we have maybe our 3rd or 4th high five of this already exciting race underway. Bunny grabbing that high jump E-Tank and killing the Sova. The Glass is all the way up through Business Center and about to head to Cathedral. Bunny showing off those wall jump skills and that midair morph to exit high jump. Glauso, meanwhile, another little quick mock ball underneath through Rising Tide. And Glauso electing to save here, a good safety here. There really aren't any bad safeties. But still, nonetheless, a very good idea in this punishing GT Classic category. It's short, but it can be brutal. Glauso heading down towards the entrance to Lower Norfair. Meanwhile, Bunny herself is into Rising Tide. Just chugging along, rolling away underneath those seahorses. Quick farm for Glauso, and he's on his way. Meanwhile, PBB also heading down. We'll see if she elects to farm. And she does. However, Chad, help me out here. I don't know if I saw if Bunny saved. I might have been refreshing my stream. Glaucio setting up for Lava Dive here. Didn't like his entrance. So I believe he's gonna roll back and try it a good bounce. Takes to the skies, avoiding the shots from those. Oh, I don't remember the name of them. Help me out, Chad. I don't remember the name of those enemies. And really, really nice movement. Very impressive from Glaucio. He's up through, finishes Lava Dive in an expert manner, and taking a save before heading down to contend with the green gate glitch. Bunny, on the other hand, is setting up for her wall jumps in this Lava Dive. Phenomenal execution from Bunny. First tries for both runners. Woo! This is really heating up, chat. Very impressive stuff early from both of these runners. Glaucio Souza here setting up to execute the green gate glitch. He's got super selected. He's running into the room. And gets it second try. Very nice from Glaucio. But Bunny is charging up behind. She's also going to execute the green gate glitch. Meanwhile, Glaucio going to show what that GT code can do, jumping into GT's room and holding all the face buttons, and like magic, he's got gravity suit. Bunny with a second try green gate glitch as well. This is absolutely phenomenal. Both these runners executing this category to near perfection. So Bunny is 4 face button inputs from getting her GT code. Just have to remember both runners have to deactivate Spazer as all of their items come pre-equipped. Glaucio, the first one to finish off GT, while Bunny begins her GT fight. And Glaucio likes to pick up the screw attack, a great play that makes Lower Norfair oh so much better. Polar Bear Bunny making quick work of Golden Teresa, the statue that just helplessly flails around and jumps in place, picking up her screw attack item. Glaucio with the intended strats, flying across the pillars room, just buzzsawing through them and turning worst room in the game simply into a room that is in the game, showing off that screw attack. And now Glaucio makes his way up Amphitheater, not losing that space jump rhythm. Bunny as well using that screw attack to pound through those pillars. Now it's Bunny's chance to space jump all the way through Amphitheater. Meanwhile, Glausio heading down to the Wasteland. Gotta avoid these dangerous Tuskegis, the grown-up, the big brothers of the Key Hunter, or I should say the Side Hoppers. But Key Hunters are also pretty brutal here in Lower Norfair. They come in kind of a maroon purplish variety that pack a serious wallop. But with Screw Attack, both runners making quick work of them, just sawing right through them. And Glausio with went for Speed Echoes, Shine Spark Echoes against the Metal Pirates, but didn't quite get him to connect. Now electing to finish off the Metal Pirates with Plasma Beam. Full commitment to using those Speed Echoes and bombards the second Metal Pirate with those Speed Echoes. Bunny getting a nice KO there as she heads in to do battle with the Metal Pirates. Bunny also going for the Shine Spark Echoes kill, but now going with Plasma Beam, tried and true. Glausio heading into Ridley, gonna pound Ridley with those Charge Ice Wave Plasma shots, 20 in fact. Both runners will have to land 20 charge shots or some mix of charge shots and super missiles against Ridley. But Glausio's got the first color change on Ridley. Ridley's going to increase his aggressiveness and his attack patterns, start swooping and all sorts of dangerous movements. But Glausio showing no fear, taking to the sky, taking the fight directly to Ridley, while Bunny starts off against her Ridley fight. Looks like Glausio's got Ridley on the ropes. HP must be at an all-time minimum. And Ridley picks up Glausio. Very nicely done. Bunny, though, making some headway into her Ridley fight, getting the first color change, taken to the air, delivering those charged plasma shots, as we like to see. Down goes the Space Pelican, is what chat wants. And Bunny finishes off Ridley. Ridley explodes after picking up Samus. Glausio beginning his Lower Norfair escape, but Bunny not far behind. Glausio showing off that space jump, just bopping right over those Metal Pirates. Bunny, too, executing perfect space jump rhythm. Meanwhile, Glaucio's back up into Wasteland, looking to just take out some aggression on those Tuskegis. My goodness. All of them defeated by the hands of Samus with that OP screw attack. Bunny's back up into Wasteland now. Let's see how she handles those Tuskegis. Just burning and churning right through them. Glausio, though, heading past those, some distant relatives, perhaps, of the Three Musketeers. Maybe it's the Three Wise Guys, the Three Amigos. Anyway, there's three of them, and Glaucio's already passed them. Glaucio nearly done with his Lower Norfair escape, but Bunny heading into Firefleet. A little dipping his toes in the acid is Glaucio, but no big deal. Shakes it right off and just continues to buzzsaw through these Key Hunters. So Glaucio has completed his Lower Norfair escape, but Bunny just a room behind. Just got to avoid taking too much energy, a little dip in the acid just to clean off that gravity suit. Glaucio's back up into Bubble Mountain as Bunny has completed her Lower Norfair escape. To take a page out of Sloter's book, let the boss rush begin. Ridley is down. We still got three more of those Golden Forest statue bosses left. Glaucio into Business Center, making his way to the Norfair elevator. But Bunny shortly behind, making her way into Frogway, about to slam through that wall, through all those blocks and all those frogs. Thank you, Chad, keeping me honest. Crate is dead already. We got 2 out of 4 down. Halfway there. But we're not living on a prayer, not yet. Glausio, the first one to make it into Meridia, having destroyed the tube on his way down to Norfair with a power bomb. Our runners are going to have to head all the way back up through Meridia, but with a ton of movement items that they wouldn't normally have in a vanilla playthrough, any percent playthrough, or casual playthrough of this game. And Space Jump just works so well underwater. You can just spam that jump button. Bunny flying through there, making her way up to Everest. Meanwhile, Glaucio's into Aqueduct, heading up and heading straight into Batwoon. Bunny with a really nice Everest spark there. And now you're going to see some shenanigans utilizing the X-ray scope. It doesn't look like our runners have the X-ray scope, but they do have it. And so by delivering a charge shot and then tapping the X-ray scope, they're able to deal a continuous amount of damage to their foes. Well executed from Glaucio. He's already through Batwoon. Bunny setting up to just run right through that wall and take down Batwoon with her microwave beam as well. A little bonk on the door from Glaucio, not allowing him to execute a halfie or full halfie, but that is absolutely okay because he's got screw attack. Bunny with a really nice setup for that X-ray scope, for that microwave beam, and now Batwoon is also dead for her. Glaucio with a tidy moonfall down into Dragon. Bunny, though, setting up for halfie here. She's got the stored... Oh, I thought she had the stored fast. I guess some of that fast must have just leaked out, couldn't store it up. But still, showing off that space jump, crossing the Coliseum with very little effort. Looks like Glaucio went for a spike suit before Dragon appeared. He's got the charge shot primed and ready, going to deliver it and then hit that X-ray scope to just pound the belly of Dragon, the weak spot. And does it perfectly. Dragon is dead for Glaucio. Meanwhile, PBB, another high five. PBB into Dragon's room, just has to sit through the cutscene. Bunny's all set up. Ready, aim, fire. And Bunny tapping those X-ray inputs. Got Dragon on the ropes, and Dragon goes down. Bunny has defeated Dragon. Glaucio heading back through Coliseum. Bunny just waiting for Dragon's babies to take her lifeless corpse away. What they do with it later on is up to your imagination. Who really knows? But Bunny has defeated Dragon, leaving one boss, because this commentator can count, one boss remaining for both runners, and that is the ghost of the wrecked ship, the Phantoon. So far, a highly impressive race from both of these runners. GT Classic is a very exciting, very, very exciting category. I hope you're all enjoying this race. So Bunny making her way back down into Aqueduct. No need to pick up Plasma because, hey, these runners have already got it thanks to that handy GT code. Glaucio back up into Red Brinstar, exiting Meridia and heading all the way to Criteria, all the way to the surface of the planet Zebes. But Bunny's not far behind. She's heading in her Meridia escape. Glausio has reached the surface as Bunny makes her way back into Red Brinstar. A nice little mid-air morph there from Bunny to make it under that gap. Glausio heading underneath the moat, bombing through that barrier made of pipes. And now really nice run speed there, getting some great space jumps all the way through that super door. But Bunny's not far behind. She's about to cross the moat. This is a very close race. Could come down to baby skip, could come down to Metroid room execution, or even stand-up glitch, because the runners have 7 E-tanks. Stand-up glitch during the cutscene following Mother Brain 2 is on the table for both runners. An astute observation, chat. Fan tune patterns could matter. It's a shorter fight than most, thanks to that microwave beam, but it looks like fan tune opening with a slow for Glausio. Oh, and Glausio wasn't able to connect with his missiles, but looks like he's setting up his microwave beam. Oh, but fan tune just zips right by. He comes back around the other side. Glausio delivering the damage to Fantoon's eye with that microwave beam. Very nice fight. Well executed. Great recovery. Meanwhile, Bunny opening up against Fantoon. Looks like it was a mid pattern. Could have been a slow. Dealing those missiles. Getting ready to rock Fantoon with that microwave beam. Bunny getting absolutely trolled by Fantoon there. That was just completely unfair. The eye snapped shut right as her missiles passed over it. But she's showing no fear, showing great poise here. Delivering that charge shot and with X-ray scope dealing the damage. Fantoon swings back on screen. Fantoon is dead. Both these runners have defeated Fantoon. You know what to say from here, Chad. Busted makes me feel good on a Friday night with this amazing GT Classic race. Also with a nice recovery leaving West Ocean here, going straight to G4. Bunny, though, hot on his heels. Glausio's into Parlor, heading towards that G4 statue room. Bunny with a nice little spring ball jump there. Got ahead of myself. Now Glausio's through Parlor, heading down back through Terminator to G4. I got my criteria geography a little goofed up. I think all the blood drained from my head after I threw my head back and quoted that wonderful, wonderful Ghostbusters tune. Bunny's back to the surface of criteria. Meanwhile, Glausio making his way to G4. What a terrific race between these two amazing competitors. Bunny with the speed keep. Oh, but bonk the door. The commentator curse strikes again. Oh my goodness. So Glausio Souza gets a nice little breather here in the G4 statue room, but Bunny absolutely mowing through Terminator thanks to that boosted speed courtesy of the speed booster. And now just tanking the damage, flying through these pirates, blowing them away with that power, unleashing the power of the full charge combo. And Bunny's into G4, so this is a terrific race. I hope you're all having fun tonight on a Friday evening. As we said, we'll now say for the third time, plenty more Super Metroid multi-category tournament action heading your way on every Speed Gaming channel at every hour of every day. No, I'm just kidding. Not every hour of every day hockey, but many of them tonight. Glausio Souza, the first one into the Metroid rooms of Torian. Using that space jump to stay out of the lava, maintaining his HP. and just blasting through those Metroids. But Bunny's heading down the elevator to Tori, and she'll be contending with this Metroid infestation very shortly. And Glacio getting grabbed by the last Metroid of the third Metroid room, takes a little dip in the lava, and then delivers a super to destroy it. Bunny, though, opening up against these Metroids in the first room. Oh, just skidded right by the first one, comes back and delivers the damage. Glacio looking good. He's through all of the Metroid rooms. He's going to set up for the baby skip. Meanwhile, Bunny's into the second Metroid room, going for the grouping strats, going and delivering the damage. Got to watch her supers here. She's only got 2 left, hoping for some great drops. Still no drops from Bunny as she heads into the 4th and final Metroid room. Keep your fingers crossed for Bunny. We need to see some super missile drops. Glacio Souza. Oh, but he gets grabbed at the last second. Set up for the baby skip, but instead executes a perfect baby skip. Glacio Souza with a slight ammunition advantage, but has to stop and refill. Looks like Bunny damaging herself down, not going to be bothered to attempt the baby skip, going with the standard baby skip. Well executed by Bunny as she damages herself down to limit the amount of time it takes the baby Metroid to drain the rest of her health. Glacio Souza, though, through the Ghidorah, heading down to Mother Brain. He's 1 Zeb skip away from having to go toe-to-toe. Let's back the train up into the station, Hockey. Glacio taking a safety save here. Very good idea. And Glacio also deactivating Screw Attack, so he'll be able to execute the Ice Zeb skip. Glacio taking damage and harmlessly passing through that Zebetite like a magician's trick, making it look so easy. But Bunny showing no fear as she heads directly into Mother Brain's room, not electing to take a safety, deactivating Screw Attack to get that Zebetite skip. Glacio Souza makes short work of Mother Brain 1 thanks to all of that ammunition. Bunny utilizing her iframe superbly to get her Zeb skip as well. You've heard it all before, folks, but those of you that are new to Super Metroid speedrunning, Mother Brain 2 has got 18,000 HP, but fortunately each charge wave ice plasma beam shot will do 900 damage. So 20 shots are all that our runners have to land against Mother Brain 2, just this weird robotic chicken brain thing. It gives me nightmares. Somebody, a tournament organizer, hold me, I'm scared. Glacio Souza into the catch-up phase. Mother Brain delivering those catch-up beams, and he's through. Bunny beginning her fight against Mother Brain, delivering the damage, hitting her with those charge, wave, ice, plasma beam shots. But Glacio already into the rainbow beam phase, a nice long cutscene. He can relax, he can ponder some of the things worth pondering, such as whether Rhode Island is a road or an island. But Bunny, making a furious comeback, mounting a furious comeback, damages Mother Brain 2 down and activating this cutscene, the rainbow beam, delivering the damage. But Glacio, with a perfectly executed stand-up setup, can now wait for the baby Metroid to latch onto him, charge up that plasma beam, and begin delivering the damage to Mother Brain 3 before she even knows what's hit her. Oh my goodness, chat. We're buckled in. This is it, the penultimate moment. Glacio Souza continuing to damage Mother Brain as she comes back to life to take vengeance on the baby Metroid. But oh, what is this? Oh, unfortunately, Polar Bear Bunny did not get the stand-up setup, so she will be unable to execute the stand-up glitch. Glacio delivering those charge shots, waiting for the cutscene to end, and delivering the damage with those hyper beam shots. Great rhythm, great execution, only a few shots, way fewer than the normal 36 it would take to defeat Mother Brain 3. Thank you, Chad, for keeping me honest. Polar Bear Bunny not going for stand-up glitch at all, and that's totally all right. Every runner has their own way. And now Bunny opening up with those hyper beam shots. For Bunny, it will take all 36 shots. Meanwhile, Glacio Souza beginning his escape from an exploding Planet Zebes. Bunny continuing her attack, continuing to deal the damage to Mother Brain 3 as Mother Brain 3 explodes and her head drops to the floor and turns to dust. Glacio Souza into the Leodox room, utilizing wall jumps and that screw attack. The pirates pose no threat, and a tidy, super fast moonfall down that shaft. Meanwhile, Bunny beginning her escape. Oh my goodness, chat, this is sensational. Glacio Souza with a very nice spark up the Torian shaft. Bunny with a spark of her own to do what she needs to do to escape from this exploding planet. Glacio up through Parlor, avoiding the steam damage, morphing in midair, showing off all the tech, all the strats, everything coming up to this ultimate moment. As Glacio Souza is tonight's winner with an official SRL time of 41 minutes and 33 seconds. GG's to Glacio. But don't be alarmed, chat. Right behind him is Polar Bear Bunny. She has executed a perfect spark up the climb. Just has to make it through Parlor. Bunny continuing to wall jump. Continuing her escape, making it to the ship. With a mighty jump on top of the ship, and finishes with an official SRL time of 42 minutes and 12 seconds. GG's to Polar Bear Bunny! Oh, what a race that was. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this commentator did. Now, just let me collect myself. Let me come down a little bit, having witnessed such a furious and amazing battle between two titans of Super Metroid speedrunning. Oh, what an amazing race that was. Oh, Chad, that was one for the ages. That was a highly entertaining race from an amazing category. Let's see if our runners will join us for an interviews. For an interviews. Great grammar there, Hockey. First, I couldn't say nemesis, and now I can't use proper grammar. Welcome in tonight's runner-up, Polar Bear Bunny. GG's, what an amazing race.
Hi, thank you. GG, Glacio, wherever you are.
Well, we thank you both for putting on what was a stupendous show. So walk us through a little bit. What are your thoughts finishing this race in GT Classic?
I got a PB in this category, so that's kind of cool.
Congratulations, Bunny. A PB for Bunny.
Yes.
How many minutes did you shave off your time, Bunny?
I shaved off 1/3 of a minute.
1/3?
1/3.
That is absolutely incredible. GG's and congratulations on an amazing personal best.
Thank you.
So thank you so much, Bunny, for joining us. Let's see if Glaucio Souza will join us. But while we wait to see if he's going to pop in, Bunny, looking ahead on the schedule, heading into round 3, what sort of things do you think await you in these next categories?
I don't even know what they are, to be honest. Do you know what they are?
I do know what they are. I have that information. That information I am privy to. Just give me a second to take a look. So next week's round 3 categories are RBO, any percent, and the return of Triple Bingo.
Ooh, I hope I get to play some Triple Bingo. I'm not doing RBO. That's for sure.
RBO is a very punishing category, but GT Classic punishing in its own right. I was highly impressed with both of you with no need to reset, no need to redo Lava Dive. First try Lava Dive and second try Green Gate glitches. It was highly impressive.
Oh, that's so cool that everything went right for both of us. I got really scared because I realized that I forgot to save before Lava Dive. So I was really nervous doing it.
So, Bunny, are you revealing to the audience that was not an intentional skip?
Yeah, it was not intentional.
Oh, you should have ran with it, Bunny. It was totally intentional. Bunny's like, I'm going to mount this furious comeback. I'm going to get Glaucio Souza.
I thought... Well, I don't generally save there. I don't know. I guess I've never raced JT Classic, so I can't say that, but that's... I don't know. I should be able to handle Lava Dive for as long as I've been playing, but sometimes it escapes me.
No, for sure. But we love the confidence. We love the confidence that you bring, Bunny. That is terrific. All right, so you heard it here first, viewers. RBO to be avoided, but Triple Bingo on the docket for Bunny.
Yes, race me in bingo. Don't veto it.
If you veto it, Bunny will be sad, and thus all the viewers will be sad. So do not veto Triple Bingo. Oh, I'm just kidding. Commentator can't have any impact on the outcome of these races. All I can do is give my observations, and boy, my observations are from this race, just a tremendous race, very entertaining from start to finish, beautiful execution from both runners. So thank you all so much for an amazing race.
Thank you for commentating, Hockey.
It was my absolute pleasure. GT Classic is one of my favorites, and if you watch it back, you'll hear me absolutely lose my mind by the time you all reach Torian. Because I believe you got to pull out all the stops. You got to go for the big strats, as they say in Super Metroid. So, Bunny, do you have any final closing remarks?
Not really. GG again, Glaucio. And thank you everyone for being here. Have a good night.
All right, we thank you so much for joining us, Polar Bear Bunny. Unfortunately, Glaucio elected not to join us, but that's totally all right. We wish him GG's and congratulations on the W. But now, do not waste any time, chat. There's plenty more Super Metroid action coming your way. Let me just take a look at this schedule. So right now, you can go see 64-bit Link versus Moo Diddy over on SpeedGaming 5, depending on the category. I may be sending you to nothing, but who really knows for sure? But later on tonight, into the midnight hour perhaps, At 10 p.m., we have Papa Schmo versus Stump on SpeedGaming, this channel. And we also have Desmouse versus Asder with commentary by Lunaris at 11 p.m. So I'm going to wrap it up here. I've been your commentator, the Hockey Towner. Be sure to give these runners a follow, and be sure to tune in for more Super Metroid Multi-Category Tournament 2020 action on a SpeedGaming channel near you. On behalf of all the tournament organizers, before I sign off, I'm getting a there's a fax coming through my fax machine. Why, it's from Tracy M, a tournament organizer for the Super Metroid Multi-Category Tournament 2020. She's saying that Hundo between 64-bit Link and Mumu Diddy is over on SG2, so head on over there. Head on over there and watch. It'll be very, very fun. And now, without further ado, we'll turn it over to the next SpeedGaming crew. This is the Hockey Towner wishing you all a very pleasant evening, and we'll see you next mission.